Welcome back to Indie Style. Take a look at Nike. Nike is kind of how we all feel. Just so comfortable and relaxed. Tom Dock joins us now from Noah's Animal Hospital. And tell me your official title, because I know it's very fancy.
Sure.
Very important.
I am a certified veterinary journalist, and for the family-owned Noah's Animal Hospitals here in town, I'm the Director of Communications and Public Information Officer. So when there's something like this comes up, like talking about heat in pets,
yes,
I'm the person that we talk to.
And that is exactly what we're going to talk about. So who did you bring? I know this is Nike Victoria.
Nike Victoria.
Okay.
So y'all have seen her before. She is one of the 3 live Indy 11 mascots, our local soccer team. And unfortunately, she hasn't had much to do this year because of everything that's going on. And she's looking forward to greeting people again. So this was a good outing for her.
Absolutely. And she's 140 pounds, but you say she's actually the teeniest of everybody.
Of the 3 that we have Andromeda 11, Andy 11, and she's 200 pounds.
Okay.
And then Orion Indy, and Orion is about 170.
Oh my goodness, so darling. So we're talking about keeping these guys and our own pets, our furry babies, safe during these hot summer months. So what are some good tips that we can keep in mind?
Sure. So I think the first thing that people need to understand is that dogs don't sweat like we do. Okay. They don't have that many sweat pores. So what she's doing right now, that panting, that is her cooling mechanism. So the water evaporates off the tongue. And so the important thing is when it's 90 degrees outside, or if they say there's a heat advisory, bring those animals inside. They can't really cool themselves efficiently. It's not good to leave them outside.
Now, do pets get sunburn? Because our Facebook question was that we talk about sunscreen. They do?
They can, actually. Usually lighter colored, short-haired dogs, kind of like Nike here, white dogs especially. And it can cause some problems if she's smelling somebody's been here before. But yes, they can absolutely get sunburned, and there are dog sun protectants, but you need to make sure sunscreens. So you need to make sure that you find one that says it is for animal use.
For animal use. And how do we protect those paws? Because, you know, we're out walking them, but we don't realize how hot that cement can be.
Right. And so you see people walking along the sidewalk or along the street. A lot of time that blacktop retains that heat. And so what I do is I always go out and I test it with the back of my hand. If I can hold my hand down on the blacktop for 5 seconds and I'm not uncomfortable, it's going to be okay on their pads. The other thing is, obviously, let's look at walking them early in the morning or later in the evening when that heat has had a chance to dissipate.
Now, should we change their diets at all during the summer months?
You know, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. Some dogs aren't going to eat as much. That's okay. They're evolutionarily designed not to necessarily eat every day, and so if they don't, I don't get too worried about it.
You don't get too worried. Now, say you always want to take your baby on errands with you. What should you do? Should you even take them? We do see, unfortunately, a lot of pets left in cars, and it's just heartbreaking.
It really is, and it's such a preventable issue, right? And so I think on days, even like today, I don't think it's supposed to be super warm. I couldn't hear Marcus, but I think, you know, mid-80s. But if the sun's out, that can bring it up to 110, 120 in your car within about 30 to 40 minutes, okay? Not a good idea to take them out, especially bigger dogs, especially those brachycephalic breeds. And what I mean by brachycephalic is the short-nosed, the pugs, the bulldogs. They can't have that air exchange as well as even Nike can, and so they're going to overheat more quickly. And tell us about the new protocols when taking our pets to the vet, because since everything hit, a lot of us haven't been yet. So what do we need to be aware of? People haven't been able to get in for vaccines or elective surgeries and things like that. So at most veterinary hospitals right now, they are open. They are ready to take your pet, but you are going to have to stay in the car. So bring a book, bring your phone charger, make sure the air conditioning is working, The pets will go inside. The doctor will call you after that examination, and then the nursing team or the medical assistants will bring out your pet afterwards with all their medications and stuff. And it's just to make sure that we continue to stay safe. Absolutely. There are a few hospitals are staying open, like our West Side location at Speedway, are allowing people the option. Would you like to come in? Would you like to stay in your car? You know, give them the option. And we just limit the number of people. Like, you can't have all 6 kids with you. You know, pick one, pick your favorite, and bring the dog in. So. Well, we don't know if Nike is your favorite, but can you tell us, before we run out of time, some of the characteristics about Nike that you love? Sure. Well, Nike is a very affectionate dog. Really chill, we can tell. Yeah, she's very chill, which was not always that case, but she's a professional here. She has been doing this for about 4 years now. And she is the boss of the household. Even though she's the smallest, she is the one that tells the others when they can eat, which toy is hers, look at that face. Things like that. But she's the one that's just always, she's ready to just love on you.
And is she good with kids?
Oh, yeah, she's absolutely wonderful with
love
people, yeah. Mastiffs as a whole are very wary of strangers because they're guard dogs. That's what they were bred for. But once she knows you, I mean, she loves the Indy 11 games because kids come up.
Yes.
You know, and she absolutely loves little kids.
Tom, thank you so much. Where can everybody find you for more information?
Absolutely. NoahsHospitals.com, and you can contact us there. I'm happy to answer any questions. Also on Pet Pals TV. I do reporting for Patty on Pet Pals TV. So also I'm happy to answer questions there.
Oh, Tom, thank you so much. Nike,
pleasure.
you stay chill.